years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Ah, man, my heart skipped a few beats. I think my balls just inverted themselves as a result of that fall. Holy shit. It's like Shredder from Ninja Turtles. It's got a big mouthpiece in front of it. Because we're bad guys now. We're bad, evil Darkspawn. And where are we throwing this rock? Yep, right where we hit all around party members. You Wally. Get the poor... Oh, that's Goldana. That's Alistair's sister. Oh. What? What? Is that saying... Is Heren secretly a desire demon? No, my emissary! Oh, fail. Oh, that's one way to do it. Legionnaire took me down. Ogre dude. Teach this guy a lesson. Boom, that's it. Fix him. Burn that stupid orb. Everyone should be on this. Thank you very much. Punch it. There we go. Oh, yes. Don't let him get his shield up. Oh, we're so close. Yes.
We're in the clear.
He did not get his shield up. Suck on that, dickhead. In your face. Yes, I guess she technically is an abomination. Well, you're a little kind of dead.
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead.
It sounds a little bit like Obi-Wan and Anakin, right? Well, at least they get along pretty well. Hello, Mr. Rhyming Tree.
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
He wants to be a rapper. Sapper the rapper. Perfect. Come on, Win. Yes, massive healage. Bring it. Well, they're all going to knock him down by the time I get to him. And down he goes. Thanks, Liliana. Summon a bear right in the middle of us. That's what we wanted. And Win and Liliana love each other. They're like becoming besties. To fight a giant, are we? Alright. Oh, they're fighting each other. Yeah, let's let them fight each other for a bit. Then watch when we engage as my dickhead companions also pull in this Bronto. And he's bugged out the rock. Here we go. Slap him. Chuck it. Slap him down. Boom. That must have hurt. Oh, so did that. Go, Giant. We're rooting for you.
We can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait. It's not Tuesday, is it?
Ashes, maybe he has to snort the ashes. That's how they work. It's quite the saga. Holy balls, was this a big saga.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
No.
You have a responsibility, Alistair.
And they are swinging at the speed of light for some reason. What the hell's wrong with you? Yes, Morrigan, what did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. A disturbing thought.
Damn.
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I am Shade. How are you doing? And the music starts to ramp up. So iconic. I love it. It's It's up there with the Skyrim music. It's fantastic. It gets you buzzed for the game. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight, we crack on with our next episode of Oblivion Remastered with mods, including my own mods. Although theoretically no tuning of my mods tonight. I've got another mod I'm working on for Conjuration. Hoping to have it ready for today, but it's just not quite ready for play testing yet, so maybe after the weekend. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Ryan, the voice is back to full strength. Thank you for asking. I have recovered from being sick last week, then had a rather hectic week this week, which meant I couldn't stream on all the days I wanted to. But we're here now. We're going to launch into it. We might consider maybe doing another stream, a normal-ish, normal. What's normal these days? But we could potentially do another stream tomorrow night if people prefer. Instead of some of the Discord co-op stuff. So I'm open to suggestions as to what people are interested there. Maybe I need to start putting some polls up to see what people are preferring. But anyway, we need to turn this fog off because it's ridiculous inside. Right, you've got your ideas for the mods jotted down earlier this week. Oh, nice. Cool. So that's for making some mods. Very good. I like it. Now, we are doing the Fight Club, or Fight Guild. The Fighters Guild. We are doing that quest line. We are ready to pick up our next quest from Modern. I believe it's going to be from Modern. I haven't double-checked that. But anyway, let's see what happens. Jay joins us. How are you doing, Jay? How goes the crafting? Are there any more updates you can share with us via Discord? We are all eagerly awaiting to see how the awesome Elven Tunic turns out. And meanwhile, Modern has got a quest for us.
Of an illusionist.
Hopefully.
I hope I can help.
I hope you can too, Odrin. He's being nicer to us now. Did you spot that? Do you have more duties for us?
I don't have anything for you right now.
Ah, okay.
Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something. Or perhaps you're ready for advancement.
Oh, maybe I am.
I'm sorry.
No.
You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts, and take care of any assigned duties.
Grokash. Who the hell is Grokash? Alright, so
Stay with it.
he is being nicer to us. That's good. Was there an orc here? Azan or Grokash? Azan, I know, is in Anvil. That's where we started. Otherwise, Grokash, I don't know where that person is. We'll double check. That's Coral. That's 2 doors to Coral. Anyway, that's weird. Down we go. Jay, you has Cat, you has Crochet, and you're ready to watch shenanigans. Working on the bodice. Awesome.
You're a sneaky looking sort.
Did you say that to me from through the floor? You couldn't even... Anyway. This is Kurz Grow. This is not Grokash.
Things could always be worse, and probably will be.
Right.
Kurz Grow Barath. What can I do for you?
We're not going to be asking these quests. They are city quests. That's for another time.
Be seeing
And
you.
I'll probably do them off stream anyway, because there's millions of little city quests. Oh, our poor mountain lion Luna is hugging the... Who's this guy? Lum Grow Barath.
I'm Lum Grow Barath, the cheerful one.
Heh.
My brother Kurz, he's not so cheerful.
We noticed, yeah. Anything you can tell us about Coral?
Dogs are an orc's best friend. Good protection, good companions, good eats. The Breons have dogs, lots of them.
All right, thanks. See ya.
Me too.
Oh, come on, Luna. There you go. It's because she's too close to the wall. There you go. That'll fix her. Oh, now the leg's being weird. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. So, Ryan, you've got everything ready for your setup. Most of the statistics, you're excited, but you wanted to go a little more in the game first. That's a good way to do it.
Businessman.
Figure out what you want to see in the game to make it happen. All right, Cat and Crochet for Jay. I like it. You know what my brain immediately leapt to? was you crocheting an elven tunic for the cat. I know that's not what's actually happening, but it crept in there for a moment. That would be pretty awesome. That's the wrong one. We want to go Anvil main gate. And it's going to be evening time. Should still be able to talk to Azan. Bright joins us in chat. Awesome. Hello, Bright. Getting some ESO progression cooking. In here. Look at the lighting. I love this. So pretty. You're going to crochet the cat a Geelong... Sorry, a Geelong. JL cat hoodie from Final Fantasy 14. Hell yes.
Well met.
You gotta be careful, Jay, because then everyone will want you to make one for their cats too.
Greetings. Looking for some more work, are you?
Yes, Azan, we are looking for some more work. What have you got?
Good to see you're working hard. I've got some more thieves for you to deal with in Anvil.
All right. Tell us about the thieves.
There have been a number of thefts in the area.
Yes.
And witnesses believe the thieves are holed up nearby. Check around and see what you can learn. I'm not sure the numbers you'll be dealing with, so I'm sending you with another new recruit.
Aww.
Maglier. I believe you two have already met.
Yeah, he's not very good. Can we ask anything else? Anything else about Anvil?
Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living.
Hmm. Oh, I do lots of training here. Okay, all right. Any rumors?
I like eating at the Flowing Bowl. Mainlorn runs a quality inn.
Cool. Not helpful. See you later.
Get moving. You need to get rid of those thieves.
Okay. Den of Thieves. I'm to travel with another fairly new recruit, Magli. I should go to Anvil first. Alright, well, we are here in Anvil and see what we can learn. He's got to ask some people, perhaps. Oh, Maglia.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's
Looks
you.
like we're working together.
Alright, Maglia, what do you think of the contract?
We've got one. Let's hope this one will pay well.
Yes, what do you think about the thieves?
Sounds like we need to ask around Anvil for any clues.
Yes.
Figures we'd get a mission without any real direction. I'll follow you.
Of course you will. Alright, thanks, Maglia.
Let's roll!
So this guy bailed on the previous contract because it was too dangerous for him. And I think depending on how you handle the contract, he can ask you to try and give him credit, or so that he gets credit for fulfilling the contract. Now, I didn't do things in the order for that question to come up, but I believe that can happen. Anyway, payday indeed. So, Jay, you're starting commissions on small projects like animal clothes, beanies, baby stuff. Ooh, okay, cat clothes. The tricky part is most cats don't like wearing the clothes. So you got to make it so it's like quick and easy to attach and detach. Although Sparkle Saucer's cat, we've had him dressed up in Santa costumes and stuff in the past, so he's pretty flexible. He's not too fussed, but that's because he's half ragdoll, that's why.
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear.
I have, which reminds me, I probably should do some more repairs. But guard man,
There's no problem, is there?
I hope not. Do you have any info about thieves?
I don't think I know you well enough to tell you that.
Of course. All right.
I'm listening.
Time for some persuasion. I can't see his face very well. No, yes, no, yes. Okay. So he likes jokes and he likes boasts. And that rhymes. So we can do that
Good
one.
one. Don't waste your flattery on me. Such a... Oh, please.
Alrighty.
Sure.
Ching,
That's what nonsense.
ching,
My life
ching.
is... You're wasting your breath.
There we go. That should get us.
That's very good.
Yes, it is. We are very good at persuasion. Alright, thieves, what do you know?
Can't say I know anything myself, but I heard that Newheim the Portly had some things stolen, and he's been asking around about it. Ask him.
Newheim the Portly. Okay.
You too.
That's a very descriptive name. Where is he? In... Oh, that's his house right there. Okie dokie. Maglier, in we go. So, Jay, you don't think your cat will like the hoodie, but you'll let us take some disgruntled photos at least once. That's all you need, right? That's at least something. Do anything for a treat. Very good. All right, where is this portly man? That's a weird place to be hanging out in your house, sir.
Hail, what can Newham the Portly do for you?
I'd love to know more about your name, but unfortunately that's not an option. Apparently, you have had some things stolen.
Aye, I know about those scum. Rotten bastards robbed me blind, they did. Stole
Yes.
a family heirloom.
Right.
Bunch of Bosmer, if you can believe it. No offense to your friend, of course. Last I heard, they were holed up in Hirota Cave, not too far from here.
How do you even find that out? But anyway, what do you know about the cave?
You'll find it north of Anvil. Good luck. And give it to those bastards good.
Okay, I shall. What heirloom was stolen?
Took my flagon, they did. Passed down to me from my father Rolf, and from his father Torvald. It's a wondrous cup. Keeps ale cold and sweet. Been drinking from a lousy wooden tankard since. It's just not the same. If you can find it, you'd have the gratitude of Newham the Portly.
Yeah, it's weird how you have that name and how you say it like that. All right, off we go.
You go get 'em.
That is a good point.
For Newham.
I did think about at one point, you know, people could have enchanted ice boxes and stuff for refrigerators in this world because, you know, magic exists. But yeah, you could have enchanted mugs. Or, you know, cups, mugs, tankards. To keep things either hot or cold. That would be pretty awesome, actually. I kind of like that idea. All right. Was that persuasion game in the old Oblivion? Yes, it was. It's in both games.
What's going on with you?
It's a little bit easier to use in this one. Just because the way they changed the color coding, it's a little bit more straightforward to figure out. Okie dokie, so we need to go just north out of town. Okay, not far at all. Now, this guy, Newham, talked about the Bosmer. Or the thieves. The thieves are Bosmer. They're Bosmeri. Can you believe it? I can. There is some kind of, what's the right word? Cultural... What was that? Little weird noise. There is some kind of cultural thing. I don't know how to articulate it better than that. I think it's the Bosmer, where if you can steal something from someone, you can then take it back to them and demand some kind of payment as a result. And like that's a normal thing. Something along those lines. Oh, now I want to Google it. Hang on. I'm not doing it justice. Bosmer steel culture? How's this gonna work? This is looking Bosmer of green shade. Yeah, the thievery. Yeah, that's the right of theft. That's what it is. It's the right of theft. It's going to be in here. Thought it was an interesting tidbit that a lot of people don't know. Anyway, the right of theft is a cherished Bosmeri custom, though one which outsiders have trouble appreciating. The Bosmer steal from each other, and upon return of the stolen items, they demand a boon to commiserate the item's worth. That's what I just said. In ancient times, the Bosmer Venerian the Thief was renowned for demanding over 200 payments after invoking the right. In more modern times, Bosmer of the Green Shade are particularly infamous for their thievery. Occasionally, some Bosmer have been known to observe the right of theft even from beyond the grave. Ooh, such was the case of Blackrot clan when their chief's bow was stolen. That's interesting, beyond the grave. Anyway, outsiders who understand the right may use it to their own advantage as well. Okay, Somerset, yeah, and Valenwood. Often when making contracts with the tribes of Valenwood, one will be expected to put up some kind of collateral to ensure equal treatment between unequal partners, such as when a mundane individual is dealing with a powerful mage. In traditional Bosmeri villages, this involves more powerful party giving the weaker a loved one a packed hostage. Should the contracted party complete their task, the packed hostage will be returned. Okay, that's just business dealings in there. Anyway. I thought it was the right of theft was only conducted within the bounds of Valenwood, though. Not outside. Oh, Jay, you got on it too. Right of theft, thank you. Sorry, I didn't see your comment in time. Hey, you've heard of this before, you forgot about it? Yeah, me too. I forgot about it until he mentioned they were Bosmer. Alright, this is the cave. I can't tell Maglia to stay here either. Dude, you're going to be a pain.
Come on. Let's get this mission done and get paid.
Can you... Yeah, wait here.
Hey, if you say so. You do all the work.
Yeah, we'll do all the work.
Payday! Let's roll!
Yep. Okay, quick save into Rota Cave. Don't want to have to worry about trying to protect Maglia.
Greetings and salutations.
Right, I guess we're not going that one.
Together they pick
Yeah, Maglia, that's one greedy dude. Well, he's painful kind of dude because he wants the pay without doing the work. So he's cowardly, but still wants to be in the Fighters Guild. It's one of those antagonizing characters you see in a movie who's like, you know, always getting in the way or causing trouble for everyone, and that's Maglia. That's that guy. Reminds me a little bit of... Oh, it's one of the guys in Hunger Games. Or is it not Hunger Games? No, I'm thinking of Insurgent. Divergent. The Divergent series. That. Divergent, Insurgent. I don't know, there's like 4 or 5 of them. Come over here, Luna. Did he get you out of the way? Yeah, you stay there whilst we sneak, because I'm... Whoop, no, that is... Oh, that opens. Huzzah, okay. Alright, well, we're not doing assassination missions. We're doing killing bad guy missions, so trying to put them to sleep is going to be boring. Let's YOLO into some action and crash the game. Fantastic. Alright, reload. Reload. Like most co-workers at your average workplace. Most co-workers are pretty good. But yeah, there's always one dickish one. I'm really lucky, actually. I have all amazing co-workers at the moment. Love it. You're talking, yeah, the guy. I can't remember his name either. He's in a few. He's in a few movies. He was in the last Fantastic Four movie as Mr. Stretch. That guy. He was. Yeah, he has a. He often plays that dickish characters. All right, let's try this again. Luna, come over here. Oh.
It's a fight you'll get.
It's definitely a fight we want. Where are you? You're gonna come in and just fisticuffs. You're going down, silly. Get yeeted. Oh, got a conjurer over here. That's a big... I missed.
Die, damn you!
That one's down. Good job, team. 2 down. A whole bunch more to go. Oh, I just picked up a shitload of arrows I don't need. Never mind. Fix it later. Let's bring a torch so we can actually see. Don't want anything else. You got good co-workers too. Awesome. Makes such a massive difference. Having a good boss makes a difference too. Or at least having a good relationship with them. Oh, there is a bed here. Could have got one of them to sleep. Anyway. Yeah, so there's a studied and researched statistic that's, I think it came out, I think it was around 2015. they've been able to figure out that up to 60% of your entire mental health and well-being is a direct result of the relationship between you and your boss or your employer. If you've got a shit boss, you can suffer accordingly outside of work. I don't know anything more about the actual research done than that, but there will be white papers and so forth.
Hello? Who's there? Ah! You'll never take me down.
But it makes sense because we all know what it's like to have a shit boss. Oh,
Field rats. Get him!
big fights in here. Come on, Luna, why aren't you fighting anything?
Get cut!
We will command Luna to fight something then. Beast attack. Oh, I got paralyzed. I'm like, there's no way I died. Come on, get up.
That's the best you can do!
Luna, help, get this guy.
That's the best you can do! Down and bleed to death!
That should put her into action. Yeah, she's gonna... That's it, now she's fighting.
Let's get this over with!
Oh, you got some magic too. Very cheeky. Down you go. Oh, we got heals too, bro. These are a decent pack. Decent pack of dudes. Why weren't you fighting automatically, Missy? Whoa, that is a lot of arrows you are now wearing. They'll wear off. They'll despawn. Yoink. And yoink. Check any of that. We got two more. Whoa! That's a trap. That's a trap. What we got in here? Two dudes. Well, maybe we'll try and vampiric drain one of them, hey? Because we can. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Touch. Mesmerizing slumber. Whoa, that makes a noise. Didn't hear it, though. Alright, that's not going to work. Let's get our weapon out, please. That's better.
Get it, worm!
Where'd you go? You bugged out to come up the top here.
Run while you can, field rat!
Very weird. Why is our lion not doing stuff?
Mud crabs more fearsome than you!
Did you? You're gonna get yeeted. Oh, paralyzed. Someone's got paralyzing arrows.
Get him! Die! Die, cur! You die! Die!
Oh, paralyzed again. Ultimate gang squad. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's go. YOLO. Oh, we got him, but he got us too. Oh, we've nearly maxed out destruction. He died. He died from the dot. Okay. I don't know if it's the NPCs in this mission or something with my beast taming mod, but why you no fight things? I have noticed that occasionally it can happen depending on how the aggro is set up on what you're fighting. It could be because these are scripted NPCs and therefore not using the aggro system, and therefore, unless she gets hit by something, she won't attack. But I will tweak it. That's a good point. I should use this. I'll remember to use this mission, because I've got to save out the front as a testing ground to see if there's something I can do to tweak the AI if we can put her to sleep. And do a draining kill. I always just love... And it's satisfying. Invisible. Invisible. And... Sleepity sleeps. Where is it? It's at the top. Need more hotkeys. Oh, she's going somewhere. She's gonna go sleep somewhere. Anything else in here? Sure how far she's gonna have to walk. The interior looks exactly right there from the sewer at the first start. Well, there are a lot of they're all made from the same tile sets or architecture and structure sets. Some dungeons are actually, or at least some rooms are copy pasted. So this layout here is used multiple times, as in that room. It's fine. There's very little direct copying and pasting apart from some buildings in this game. Alright, she did go to sleep. Excellent. Time to drain you. Get a permanent stat boost. And quench our vampiric thirsts. Drain and kill. Alright, she has nothing else to take. Is that the quest done? It is, we just had to wait for it to trigger. Maglia and I have succeeded in clearing out Rhoda Cave. Yes, Maglia, yes, definitely helped. I should return to Azan, okay. There is a chance that Maglia wouldn't die, and he may have been actually helpful, but maybe I should have brought him in to see what he does. Oh well, too late now. On we go. These guys must have maxed out their archery skills for the paralysis. Oh, that's possible. Yes, that's true. There's a perk for it, isn't it? Alright, why are we stuttering? Just loading. All good. Alright, Maglia.
We're done here.
Yes.
Let's go get paid.
Yes, good job keeping guard out the front.
Fine. Let's move.
Let's go.
It's
tavern
time.
A tavern time. Oh, the face. Ah, the face. I looked away for that half second. It's like, yeah. Alright, back to Anvil we go. Let's just fast travel back in there. Let's say we had Maglia keeping guard out the front. In case any others came along. He helped by not getting in the way, yes. And he kept guard. Let's take that approach. Alright, in we go. Let's find Azan.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
Thanks. Because we're getting so many skills maxed out now, we're going to get so many compliments all the time from all the NPCs. It happens in Skyrim as well. Oh, Azan is asleep. Wakey, wakey.
So have you taken care of those thieves yet?
We sure have, yes. Are we actually sure there were thieves, to be honest? But anyway, thieves are dealt with.
Cleared them out, did you?
Yes.
Good work, you two. I see big things for you with the guild. Here's your payment.
All right. What about any more contracts now?
I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs, Grokash, and Shadenhall. He might have something.
That's where he is. All right, thank you. So, hello. I'm assuming you're not following me anymore?
Well met.
Yep.
Be seeing you.
See ya. Oh, it's a doggo. Yeah, you bark at that door. You bark at it. Yep. Stuck on the wall.
Greetings.
If you... Well, here's another quick and easy, I guess, theoretical question of the day that relates to Elder Scrolls. What pet would you want to have if you lived in the Elder Scrolls world? And you can't say a Khajiit. Forgot what they're called. What's the small ones called? The house cat looking ones? Oh, I'm so bad with remembering nouns of stuff tonight. Anyway, you can't have one of those as a pet. Baby Indrik? That's like a fancy magical reindeer looking thing, isn't it? Baby one, yes. Now I want to double check the Khajiit reads. What are they called? The little house cat ones. It is Alfiq. Yes, these ones. The Alfiq. Can't have that as an actual pet. That's actually a sentient, very intelligent beast race. Now, where is the guild? Fighters Guild. So we came in there. And it's raining. Going to Kindle Spit Dragon Frog. Did not even know they existed in this world. There are so many things in this world that even I don't know about. I don't know what I would want. I'd still love the idea of just a plain old, you know, mountain lion or something. Or a magical one. Maybe a baby dragon or baby wyvern would be kind of cool, but then not so cool when it gets bigger.
Hi. What's going on with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
Definitely not a mud crab. Agreed. Ugly little animals, yes.
But I hear their meat.
Here's Bursco crab.
Bye.
I hear their meat is good. Yeah, I guess it's not bad.
I've got another contract for you, meat. I assume you won't embarrass yourself.
Well, you assume correctly. Tell me about the contract.
It's from Bienna Amelian at the Water's Edge settlement. She needs something retrieved from her ancestral tomb. Try not to muck it up.
Why would we muck it up? We've got a great reputation. Tell us more about Bienne.
You'll find her at the Water's Edge settlement.
Right.
It's marked on your map.
All right, thank you. That's it. All right.
Haul your carcass to that settlement, meat.
Away we go. Keld of the Isles. That's a very fancy sounding name. Oh, shit. We just knocked some... Yep, sorry. Wow. These baskets make a lot of noise when you run into them. Boom, crash. That is very, very noisy. You'd love to have one of the Huskies? Oh, yes. Yes, I mean, it's very easy to get biased, right? Because you're like, oh, you know, furry, cuddly animals, but I guess we have them in our world, too. Definitely not, for me, not a Silt Strider or a Grummite, although Grummites aren't beasts anyway. Where are we traveling? All the way down near Leowyn. Why are we getting a Fighters Guild contract that's near Leowyn? And this... If we go to the lodge. This quest line needs you to travel so far and wide, it would be a shit time trying to do this without fast travel. Something small can make so much noise. Yeah, exactly. Same thing applies to magical pets. Definitely not a slaughterfish either. Those things can go to hell. Alright, that's a bit of a... We won't run. Let's get on our horsey. It'd be cool to make friends with like a wisp. Like a will-o-wisp thing. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it'd be the same as it being a pet, but... Alright, oh, and there's a mud crab. Of course there is. An idiotic... And, so there you go. So Luna fought those things. So I reckon those other guys were scripted battles. Somehow. Which is why Luna did not attack. Now, I just realized as well, we need to quickly repair our gear. We haven't done that for a long time. And it is showing up red. Dunsky. save. On the horsey. Oh, let's go. Oh, I heard, there it is. A Nern root. Alright, we got a whole bunch of sheep here. Water's edge. Good. A little bit glum and overcast today, but anyway. Alright, Bien Emilian. That name sounds familiar for some reason.
Can you help me?
Yes.
Hello. You must be from the Fighters Guild. I'm glad you're here.
Yes.
I need your help to repay a debt.
Interesting. What is the debt?
I'm afraid so. My father had a bit of an issue with gambling. I'm afraid he built up a rather large debt. Now that he's gone, the debt is mine.
Oh, that sucks. Where is your father?
Gone. Dragged from our house in the night. To pay the debt, I'd like to sell the sword and armor of my grandfather, or I might be next.
That is fair and a bit scary. How much is the debt?
A great deal. Over 1,000 septums. My father was quite a gambler.
Let's
Quite
see.
a bad gambler.
It's worse. Bad enough being a gambler. In this case, a bad gambler. So you are Bien Emilian, yes?
I am Vienna Amalian.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, tell us about the sword and the armor.
They were buried with my grandfather in the family tomb. The sword and cuirass were enchanted and should cover my debt. Please, get them for me.
Where are the sword and armor?
Not far, in my family's ancestral tomb. Here, I can mark it on your map. Please, return them to me so I can pay off my father's debts.
Okay.
You're my only hope.
I wonder if we can retrieve the gear and then just buy the gear off her ourselves. Or something. Let's see. How far are we traveling? Over there. It's not that far. To the Emilian tomb. Maybe that's why it sounded familiar, because we've probably gone near the tomb when questing around Leowin. He was hoping she would have more to say about her background. Yeah, I know, right? Go Obi-Wan. Go gate crash the family crypt. Yes. It's not the first crypt creeping we've done in this game, and it won't be the last. Where is the... Oh, there it is down there. Okay. It's raining again. Tanking my frame rate and pushing my GPU to its max. Still looks amazing, though. Look at that. So good. Ooh, magical fire. Yeah. Alright, always do a hard save before we go and do something. In we go, into the tomb. Are we going to have to fight? We're probably going to fight some stuff, right? That's why they need the Fighters Guild, yeah? The water looked nice? Oh, yeah, it did. I mean, modded water looks really good in Skyrim, too. Yep, I can hear some grumpy sounding undead. Now, did that charge? It did. Let's charge some stuff. Good job, Luna. Yeah, Luna's fighting now. That's what we want to see. Good kitty. Okie dokie. Undead? Yes, exactly. Undead indeed. This is more like a cave than a tomb, though. Oh, and you're summoning. A skeleton summoning a skeleton. What the hell? It's almost as bad as robots making robots. AI spawning AI. Alright, down you go. What is this going to do? Secret doorway, yeah. Anything good here? No. And end. Map says dead end here. Alright, it's a dead end now. Were we not meant to get through? Because that's going to be, yeah, okay, this is a problem, unless there's a hidden door. Nope. Pretty sure I ran too fast for the... You can even see the seam in the level here. Yeah, we are not meant to be here. Well, that's no good. Can I get... Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. We're nearly... Yep, hang on. Come on. Push through. Yes, we got there. Huzzah. And... Ah. Well, here's Brusif Emilian's gauntlets that we need to pick up. Okay. Didn't get a quest marker for that. Maybe we went to pick him up in a specific order. Now we're just sitting on the ground. That's dumb. Anyway, whatever. Oh, he's a grumpy zombie. Come here. Do I need to recharge? No. Did we get a... We did. Recharge. That's better. That's very recharged. Maybe they couldn't afford a family tomb, so they just commandeered a cave. There we go. I like it. Commandeer a cave, call it a tomb. I like your thinking. Not sure what we're going to find in here. Brusif's shield. I think there is a full set. I remember reading about the Brusif set because I thought it was meant to be actually decent stuff. No, show me the Brusif Emilian's. Is it not enchanted? Not enchanted. What? The shield. It's not enchanted either. Interesting. They look kind of cool. If they are not enchanted, I might keep them and enchant them myself. Yep. Grab that. Grab that. Well, here's some half-emptied coffins ready to go. Maybe there's been some necromancers creeping about in here previously. Sarcophagus chamber. Yes. So her dad is a terrible gambler and granddad is a liar. Maybe one piece is enchanted. Ooh. Nice work, Luna. I do love the head cannon there, Jay. Keep it coming. I live for this stuff. Make it believable. Make it livable. Alright, so once I've done my conjuration mod, then I need to do my necromancy mod. Then finally I can take a break from modding Oblivion Remaster. Finish the stuff I've been working on for Starfield. Then finish the stuff I've been working on for Skyrim. And then hopefully do something for Fallout 4. Ah, so many projects, so little time. Okay. Yep, here we go. These are weak skeletons. Like the last batch of stuff we had to fight. Necromancy mod, yeah! I want to make it so you can... I think I know how I'm going to do it roughly as well. So you can put effort in to build up a little mini skeleton army, for example. But balance it out, so if you've got skeletons following you, then you are weaker. What do we got here? Here's a Lish, a Nether Lish. Luna's got the summon. I've got the summoner. There we go. Good work, team. Take that. Staff of Fire. Alright. Bruce of Vermilion's Cuirass. And his sword. There should be some boots somewhere. And a helm somewhere. But I can always come back and do that outside of stream. Here we go. The Cuirass does have an enchantment. A very tiny frost shield. Not a great enchantment. What about the sword? Frost damage. Alright, so it's frost themed. Consistent, I guess. Alright, I've retrieved the sword and the armor. I should return them to Bien. And there we go. There's some greaves. So then it's just a helm and boots that must be in here somewhere that we haven't found. Granted, isn't a liar. It is enchanted. Not super enchanted, but it is enchanted. Whoa, okay, here's some stuff. Let's grab all of it. We'll sell it later. Ooh, back to the tomb. Was there anything else in here we didn't see? No, we saw all of it. Okie dokie. So sorry of your life making guides, Ryan. Yeah, there's always so many projects, so many things to do. Ooh, an Orcish Cuirass. Oh, how does that break down? 20 gold per weight. No, I'm not going to bother. Can't be bothered. I don't need the gold. We have 156,000 gold. More than I can ever spend now. And I've bought some houses. But I would have liked to... Is there more areas we haven't explored in here? It's a little bit faded. Maybe we haven't been in there. I thought we did, though. There you go. Haven't opened that. Keeping our eye out for more armor pieces, which I guess I don't need, but just kind of wanted. So right, that's where we got stuck and managed to parkour our way out. Shit on the ground. Oh, torch burnt out. There's another torch. That's what opened the side door, right? Yep. And what is around here? And down. Ah, there we go. There is something there. There's some boots. Aha. So then it's only a helmet that's missing, but I am unlikely to use a different helmet. Like, this hood is just too good to not use. I can't enchant anything as well as this hood. The blade turn hood, it is so good. It has resist normal weapons 15%. That means 15% reduced incoming physical damage. We reflect 15% of all damage back to anything that attacks us with any kind of damage. And then it's got shield on self for 17%. That is, therefore, an armor rating of 17. So our hood technically has a 17 armor rating, which is higher than our armor, like our chest piece, I think. Which I can't even find right now. Oh, yeah, that's 13, so. Amazing piece of gear, so I'm not too worried about finding the headpiece. I do like the visual looks of this, though. So it is kind of a cool teal color. Bright'd love it. It's Bright's favorite color. Yeah. Anyway, I need to put... what was I wearing? Heavy gloves. Alright, let's get on out of here. This way. So the gear too weak for this character? Yeah. That's right. I mean, that always happens in Elder Scrolls games. By the time you get to the, further into the game, you are just super powerful. I'm running the Ascension mod as well, so that nerfs a bunch of gear drops. So, for example, I've only encountered a couple of pieces of glass and a couple of pieces of Daedric armor. I can't have bandits show up wearing a full set of Daedric armor, because that's unimmersive. That wouldn't happen. It also means there's less for us to find, but doing alright. Decent enough gear as it is. Alright, we are back. What time is it? It is 11 PM, and the horse is stuck in reverse. There we go. Okay, door to Bienne's house. Or Vienna, I think is how you say it. We did.
Again.
Hello,
Have
yes.
you had any luck finding the sword and armor?
Yes, we have. We have found it.
You found them. Fantastic. I can't tell you what this means to me.
Take this money for your debt.
Why, thank you. This will be enough to pay off my debtors.
Yes.
Please, keep the sword and armor until I can pay you back. Thank you again.
Oh, we will. How is that debt going?
I can't tell you how much your help means to me. Thank you again.
Yes. All right.
I'm so grateful.
So we report back now. Turn to Burrs. There we go. Solving the world's problems, one gambler's debt at a time. I don't know what it is, right? So, obviously I'm a massive Elder Scrolls fan. I love these games. That's why I play them so much, why I make mods for them and spend way more time making mods than I ever play them. But even quests like that, right? It's somewhat of a standard kind of quest. It's not super original or interesting, but it's interesting enough, and I love doing it, and it feels like you're doing a good thing in the world of the game. I don't know. I am probably biased, but I love doing all the things in all of these games. But I do recognize that that's not for everyone. Will she pay you back is the question. Well, we've got the gear in the meantime. She's probably unlikely to. But it's cool looking gear, so I'm happy to keep it anyway. We'll either use it or store it. Oh, I'm pretty muscly, pretty tanky, yes. Alright, we've got some dudes asleep in here. Oh, let's do a little cheeky little vampire feed. I'm not sure what our vampire stage is at. Why is a security camera outside illuminated something? A bug. Oh, it's been fed on. It has not been fed on. Detecting properly. Come on, try again. Oh, we're getting busted by the cat.
What's going on?
Yep, we did. We got busted by the porter. Never mind. We'll just talk to them. The game's straightforward for you, no complaints? Yeah. Talk. And
you need to finish out the contract with Bienna Amelian in Water's Edge. What's the status?
It's done. What are you talking about? It's done.
Paid her debt off yourself, did you?
Well, and I did the stuff.
Not gonna get rich that way, meat. Still, the job's done. Here's your payment.
How much did we get paid? 600. They made some of it back. Can we be advanced in the guild?
You're due for advancement. I hereby name you Protector of the Fighters Guild.
Protector of the Fighters Guild. Very good. Any more contracts?
I've been told to send you to Coral for some duties.
Of course.
Speak with Orion.
Right. So to the other corner of the map. We will do that. Thank you.
Farewell.
Stupid. Oh, and someone likes to sleep in underwear. That's fair. That's fair. It's a lot more comfortable that way. I salute you, sir. That's how I would sleep too. Jay, it's just a hickey, Porter. Don't worry about it. It's just, just a little, just a little night kiss. Just a little gentle, sleepy nighttime kiss. Here's a question. If you lived in the world of the Elder Scrolls, would you want to be a vampire or a werewolf? Or neither? I think I would be okay with being a vampire, depending on which strain, though, because there are some slightly different types. Some of them have more capabilities and side effects than others. For the most part, most of them, there's not a lot of not a lot of negatives, apart from the fact you do need to drink blood occasionally. Otherwise, you will turn into some feral beast thing. You do get to live forever, though. Modron Orion's house is here. Where are we meant to be going? What does the quest say? If we're in the heat that you're in now, it's the only way to sleep is half naked. Yeah, well, see, we're in wintertime at the moment, so it's almost the opposite. It is Modron Orion. Okay, yeah, that's who we need to find.
I heard you know how to move in light armor.
There's his door. I was wondering why I was pointing here. There's a door there. All right, Modron.
Well met.
Yes, thank you. He's being very nice to us now. I like it. What are the next duties for Fight Club?
I've got another job for you.
Yes.
Slightly off the record. You'll be going on a mission with Varanus Daunton. Yes, the Guildmaster's son.
Oh, no. Oh, we're going to have to do something like a babysitting quest, is it? What are we going to do?
You're to accompany him and make sure he succeeds. He needs some time in the field to get his confidence up, or he'll never become a good warrior. Valena coddles the boy too much.
Yeah.
Doesn't want him in the line of fire. Suppose it's no surprise after Vitellis.
Who was Vitellis? What are you talking about?
His mother's been holding him back, protecting him. You'll go to Nonwell Cavern with him. Galtus Previa was lost there, and you're to find him. And not a word of this to the Guildmaster. Go find him. He'll be in the Daunton house, most likely. And bring him back in one piece.
Oh, so we're going to take the Guildmaster's son without telling the Guildmaster. Oh, is that very wise? Okay, what else can you tell us about Vitellis Daunton?
Valena Daunton's eldest son. Good
Yes.
man. We lost him on a botched mission recently. You've probably seen the other wounded around. If you're smart, you'll steer clear of the subject around the Guildmaster.
Right.
Perhaps you and I will have time to discuss it more later.
Okay. All right, and Galtus?
We got the contract from his aunt. Was in Nonwell looking for gems of some sort. Never heard from again. You and Varanus, go find him.
I think I've been there. All right.
Time's wasting.
Find Varanus. Don't ask about his brother. Babysit him on the mission. Okay. So, Jay, you just want to be regular Bosma with some magic. That is fair. I think Bright would be similar with a high elf. No curses, no vampirism, no werewolfiness. High elf. I mean, the elves live long lives anyway. So if I'm a Breton, which we've talked about previously, what's our preferred race and origin, etc. A Breton is, they don't have the long lives of their elven... Oh, really? Breaking in? What time is it? 6 a.m. Just wait. Oh, should have put the torch out. Nope, that didn't help. Well, I guess we just break in. But being a werebear would be fun, yes. A huge knockback effect. Werebear's very cool, but the problem is you'll never have a restful sleep again. And your soul is technically owned or pledged to her scene, so when you die, you will forever be roaming the hunting field, which could be fun. It's not necessarily meant to be a bad thing. You know, roaming the hunting grounds? Hercene's Plain of Oblivion. Alright, let's just feed. Top up our thing and talk to our new friend. You wouldn't mind some animal shapeshiftery.
Guildmate.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Alrighty, so you are Varanus Daunton, yes?
I'm Varanus Daunton. What can I do for you?
You are a very What's he? Very young, pretty man. I'm guessing you really have not seen any action or any battles. All right, we need to do a mission to find Galtus Previa.
A mission? Well, of course. I'm sure we can do this. You say this came from Orain himself?
It did.
Well, perhaps I should speak with Mother first.
No. No time. We've got to go.
Oh, I'm prepared. Of course. I'm sure there's no need to speak to Mother at all.
Exactly.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
I'm with you.
All right, we got to protect this guy, Luna. Do not let this poor bastard get hurt. We will get in a lot of trouble. This is a different design kind of house. It's like a very tall, skinny townhouse. So Ryan, no different from getting a restful good night's sleep in real life. Well, that's true. So I'm the same. So I'm not actually too bothered by it. But imagine if you could get a restful night's sleep. That must be nice. Non-will. Okay, that's where we're going. Now, I was thinking of, there's none something. No, not that one. Not there's a Ayleid ruin called Nan something. Nornal, maybe. Nenyond. There was something Nan. Anyway, doesn't matter. I am notoriously bad with names and nouns, so... Although names are nouns, yes, I know. Calling it out there. Alright, let's go. We will fast travel to... this spot here. You like the map so much more in this than Skyrim. Well, I'm using a mod which enhances the map. You can get mods for Skyrim that make this... Oh, crashed. All right. You can get mods for Skyrim that also give it a bit of a paper aesthetic. I'm a bit torn. I like them both for different reasons. I like the Skyrim map because it's all immersive and stuff. But also what's very fascinating is the Skyrim map is literally a zoomed out view of the world. So if there is weather and storms happening in a part of the world, you see it on the map. There's other things that can also show up too, like if there's certain visual effects happening for some reason, you'll see them on the map. I think I remember hearing something about fire. Certain fires can also be seen in the map, which is kind of cool. All right, we are here. And there is Imp. And it's gone. Beautiful weather outside here today, isn't it, Varanus?
Let us be on our way.
Okay, I can't tell him to wait anywhere. All right, we might use some summons to keep him protected. You like maps in fantasy games to be like Cartographer made them? Yeah, I mean, that's more immersive that way, right? A magic map that shows current weather is pretty cool too. Yeah, absolutely. This map is a lot easier to use, I think, than the Skyrim map. So, that's also one thing going for it. Oh, this is this is not the ruin we need to enter. That's my bad. I forgot. We need to travel a few hundred meters behind it. This way. And what have we been hunted by now? Is it a wolf? 2 wolves. Timber wolves. They're even tougher. Don't attack our rich pretty boy. Must protect the pretty boy. We'll take those skins. Where's the other one? Stupid wolves. I love wolves. I don't want to fight them, but they make me fight them. Ryan, notoriously bad at spelling. That's okay. That's where things like spell check and autocorrect can help. Okay, now that... There we go. There's no way that bear was going to win. Alright, a mountain lion, some sort of mystical enchanted horse, and a dude in armor. Alright. Nearly there. So we can stop being distracted by stuff. So Jay raises a good point. Attack him a little bit. Attack the pretty boy a little bit so he can get some cool scars and some experience. That is true. We don't want to completely mollycoddle him. Very wise. That is the whole point of this mission. Well said. Alright, we've arrived at the cavern. We'll have to find out what happened to Galtus, and I should make sure no harm comes to the young fella. We will make sure, and we'll turn off fog, because it is very dumb. Oh, I can hear things wanting... I can see... Alright, steady. Don't get too confident, sir. What are you running towards? I can see things on the... Yep, they're trolls. Okay, well... Holy shit, they are tough trolls. Oh, dear. Alright, hang on. Summon a... Yep. Dude, yep. Oh, he's unconscious. Okay. Oof. That means he's marked as essential, which means he can't die. Alright, I'm happy with that. Hey, even Luna's unconscious. That's fine. I'm gonna say savage trolls are tough. I've used them for fighting and testing. Oh, that's my... Sorry, that's my summon. And he's gone. Okay. Alright, that got dramatic for a second because I thought he was going to be killable and I did not want to fail. It's fine. We can take... Oh, there's rats here. Wow, we really got piled on here. Okay, let's continue exploration. There are a lot of caves in Cyrodiil, whereas Skyrim has lots of... Ooh, that was a spell tome. Skyrim has lots of those Draugr places, barrows, which were built. Is it tome? Tome of something? Nope, summon. Summon skeleton champ. I might have already had, actually. That's the tightest fighting place. Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? So, carefully controlled trauma only for our pretty boy here, yep. Or in my case, plot armor. He gets to wear some plot armor for now, so that'll help. Alright, Nonmal Chamber of the Titans. That sounds interesting. Let's check that out. Come out the other side. Ooh, that's an ogre. Savage one too, so that's tough. Actually, I need to recharge, yep. That one's down. Next one. Oh, Luna, you silly bugger. It's not her fault, it's my fault. I was clumsy. These corridors make it difficult. There we go. Powerful spells. Powerful kitties. For the win. I did not even look at that. I just grabbed it all without looking. Dagger of Sparks. Yeah, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. We'll grab all of that. So Mumsy probably enchanted his armor to make him unkillable. Hey, there we go. He probably does have enchanted armor if he is a rich boy in a fight. Well, actually, to be fair, he may not be a rich boy, but he is very much a mummy's boy. But his mummy is also, you know, a fierce warrior. Wow, dude, he got one shot by that troll. It's so dark in here. How we doing? We won't recharge just yet. Oh, there's another one. Is there? There is. Ooh, that was green. I don't cast green things. Who did the green thing? Where are you going? Oh, dude! They haven't looted all the stuff yet. He ran off in that direction to fight some... I don't even have anything in my compass. Oh, and he's down. Of course he's down. Whoa, that'll do it. That's a Minotaur! And it's a tough one. Holy shit, look at them all. They are nicely bunched up in the choke point here. Power attack. Yeah. Luna's down. Oh, man. This would have been such a challenging quest at the start of the game. Hey, destruction maxed. All right. All right, we got him. We got him. Let's heal. Savage Minotaur, give me your reagents. All of you, give me the goods. Okie dokie. Oof. Well, gotta give him credit. He's not scared to fight. Unlike that other Bosma dude. I can't remember his name. It starts with M. The one I was ripping on at the start of the session. Loot in here is, you know, useful as well. Alright, our way forward is... zoomed out too far. Is that way. So let's explore this one first. That takes us to the Highlands. That takes us back outside into a different spot, I'm guessing. Okay. Through here. Alright. And take that. Broken glass down the bottom there. And that is... there's no parkouring over that, I don't think. Alright. Then we'll go back to the main chamber and head north. Yeah, definitely a good workout. Good fights. Oh, that's also blocked. So we got to go around this way. Okay. Fine. I kind of lost track of where we were when we were just running down corridors trying to protect... oh, hang on. What was that? Oh, there's one over there.
You'll never take me down!
Destruction is now maxed for me. I probably don't need to cast as many spells now. What is our skill tree looking like? Blade is on its way. Destruction maxed. Restoration maxed. Conjuration. Oh, I should cast a few more conjuration spells. Alchemy's getting up there. Alteration. Oh, I've done almost none of that. Buffs and stuffs. Mysticism, nothing. Alright, well, I'll lever those at some stage. Oh, everything else looking pretty good. Hand to hand, nothing. Anyway, that's fine. We'll deal with that in between streams. Off screen. Hey, athletics just got an increase as well. How about that? Level ups all round. I actually really like the way that the Elder Scrolls, in particular, the remaster and Skyrim handle experience and skills and levels up. You don't get experience just for doing quests. You do them for their own reward and entertainment. You use skills to level them up. I like that approach. Not many games do it.
Here!
I don't think you can do an alteration-based attack skill, can you? Because that would be a good way to level up. Oh, here we go. We have found the corpse of Galtas Previa. We should now return. What's that? Is that a... oh, it's a broken shield. It looks cool. That is a cool-looking shield, but it is broken and does no defense and is worth no gold. And he is not wearing any other armor, which is weird. Was he wearing armor and someone took it? I don't know. Maybe that's how he died. Did someone kill him and take his stuff? Like, if the troll killed him, he'd still have his armor. And then why would he not come here if he didn't have armor? Something doesn't add up. How are we getting out? Over... Is it down? It is not. We go to... It's a level down somehow. That's not going to take us there. Alright, time for clairvoyance. Very great addition to this game. It's an underutilized... Oh, there is a way through there. My bad. Underutilized spell in Skyrim. That's what we want. Too bad you can't throw that shield. Yeah, I know. It's perfectly spiky for it. Gotta go up somehow. Yes. Here we've explored this whole area. Yes, we have. Oh, thought the quest would be getting a little bit more plot twisty and intriguing. They haven't yet. I think they will. I always underestimate how many, like, faction quests there are in the quest lines in this game. Like, I think they're longer than the ones in Skyrim. Alright. 2 coral. Turn it in. And the kid survived, so that's a win too. Where is he? There he is. Come on, fella. Fighters Guild. Alright.
Hi there.
There he is. Modern.
You're back. What have you found out about Galter's previous disappearance?
Yeah, he did.
Dead? Damn! What got him?
There were lots of creatures in there.
I suppose that's it then. Odd that there weren't creatures around the body, though, and that it hadn't been eaten. I'll pay Daunton for his contract, and I've got this for you. Good work getting him back in one piece. I might make a real soldier of you yet.
We've got a long sword of fragments. All right, we'll have a look at that. All right, what's next in our duties?
I'm going to need you to find Maglir again. The little fetcher.
Maglir. That's who I was trying to think of earlier. What's he done now?
That's right. The little vermin has defaulted on another contract. I need you to go babysit him again.
What did he default on?
Wish I knew what happened. He had a contract for a local mage in Bravil. Didn't seem like a particularly difficult assignment. He hasn't reported to the client at all. Get yourself down to Bravil and find Maglir. Make sure that contract of his gets done. And send him to me.
All right.
Stop staring at me. Let's get to work.
Stop staring at me. Oh, Varen, I wanted to talk to Varanus. Come back, sir. Come back. You're shocked yet. Big shocker right there. Ah, Megli, you twat. Varanus.
You know, I saw your fight against the Grey Prince. Nobody thought that orc could be beat.
Ah, yes.
You showed them all.
We did. We are the grand champion of the arena, and you've got nothing else to talk about.
Good
okay.
Day.
How are you?
Fine. City quests. All right, to Bravil we go. Yeah, you really gallivant across the whole map for this. Down to Bravil. Okay. Now it's evening time. 3 hours ride. Putting the horse to work.
Hello.
Hello, guardman, sir. Okay. We need to find... There's no markers. Hello, guard.
Something I can help you with.
Maybe. Do you know about Maglir?
Maglir?
Yeah.
I think I've seen him. Try in the Lonely Suitor Lodge.
All right, thank you.
Farewell.
I mean, that's usually the answer to stuff in any kind of fantasy setting. Dungeons and Dragons, Elder Scrolls, etc. Go to the inn. Talk to the barkeep at least. What have they seen or heard?
Also teaches at the Mages Guild here in Breville.
But I would have gone to the one over there. I didn't think to go to this one down here.
Extensive knowledge of illusory spells.
Oh, jump. There we go. Okay, this is the Lonely Suitor Lodge. It sounds a little bit incel-ish, but let's just, let's not bring it down. Thank goodness for fast travel, yeah, I know. But, like, fast travel is handy, but I do find it a little bit unimmersive. It kind of cheapens or lessens some of the experience, some of the gaming experience for you as the player, I feel, if you have to fast travel too much. So I think this is where, like, the quest design you see in Skyrim and even in Fallout 4 is a bit better, where you can fast travel, but you don't need to do it as much and as regularly as you do in Oblivion. Now, Morrowind, that had limited fast travel or something, right? And that was just a long game because you just had to do so much running and faffing about. So that's also a waste of the player's time. I think The Witcher 3 did a pretty good job where you can fast travel between points. You can't just fast travel from anywhere. You got to travel to a point, and then that's not bad. I don't think there's any perfect fast travel that I've seen. And it's more immersive if you can just ride and run and do stuff. But you can just spend so much time wasted as well if you're not careful.
Hello
anyway.
there.
Oh, here's the dead guy from one of our Brotherhood quests. He's still there. I see this cell hasn't reset and fixed that. Anyway, Maglia.
Look, you again.
What do you mean? Why are you giving us attitude, you short Bosma twat? You're the one who keeps defaulting, you coward.
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, Guild Rat.
Guild Rat. You defaulted again.
Defaulted? That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, the job needs to be completed.
Oh? I know you're the one who ratted me out to Orain about that other contract. Go back to Orain. Give him my regards. We're done talking.
Hi.
Right. Hello. I don't want to talk to you. I'm busy. Yeah. I was joined the Blackwood Company. I don't have a quest marker that tells me to do anything.
Fresh game. Got nothing else to say to you. Get out of here before I get angry.
Really? Cocky little bastard.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Delightful. Good evening. Everyone else in here is lovely except for you, Maglia. Alright, let's go. So we're gonna go back to Coral and talk to Modern. I'm assuming the contract needs to be done, but I don't have any, I don't have any details as to who we need to be doing it for. What if we call into the local Fighters Guild in case they have information about it? Let's find the local Fighters Guild.
Yes?
That looks like it in here. Yes, so the dead body's still in there. Still hasn't been cleaned up. Okay, I actually don't know who the leader is here. Vincent, who are you?
Hello.
Hello.
I hope I can help.
I hope you can too. But you cannot.
Hello
You
there.
too.
Alright, who we got? Tadrosi.
How do you do?
Yes, hello.
I'm Tadros Hellis,
Yes.
Smith of the Breville Fighters Guild chapter and trainer for armorers.
Very good. No, you don't have anything either. What can you tell us about Breville?
There's a lot of adventuring action from here south to Blackwood, and everyone comes to me with their gear.
Okay, thanks.
You too. Hello.
I just love talking to a Khajiit. Hello, Nasi.
Nasi, your humble servant and humble servant of the Nine. I offer training in the martial arts of hand-to-hand fighting.
Nope. Anything good about Breville?
The Fighters Guild is good enough to encourage me in sharing the inner peace and spiritual harmony of the martial arts.
Okay, and very slow speech, apparently. See ya.
Be seeing you.
And she doesn't seem to talk with the usual third-person approach
Good evening.
that most Khajiit
Keep your
do.
eyes on City Swimmer. I don't know where she goes when she's not in the canals. I've heard that City Swimmer has learned the value of not being seen. Quite impressive. And she'll teach it to others. Yes. I have it on good account that the Forlorn Watchman is gone for good.
Yeah, I did that.
His fate were true, but now the curse has been broken. You hear any word about Kudai's friend? She's offering a generous reward, so hopefully someone will show up and lend a hand. Yes. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
That one I haven't
They
heard.
say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altmer. It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place. Bye. You have the hands of a healer.
Alright, good chats there. Yeah, so the Fallen Watchman, we fixed that in between streams. That's a city quest for Anvil. Kudai's got a quest. That's a city quest I haven't done yet. This is the training room. Is that all the people? Alright, let's just go back to Coral, I guess. Speak to Modern.
Welcome. Please, don't be shy.
Oh, look at the muscles.
What's
on
new
you.
with you?
Why are you naked, Nasi?
Daedra worship has become increasingly
You were sitting there,
prevalent in the
now you're
Somerset
standing
Isle.
there. What are you doing?
Ultima have powerful wizard.
She'll figure it out later. Oblivion at its finest. Alright, save game. Travel back to Coral, I guess. Find a rain. So much mayhem, so much chaos. So much randomness. How are we doing for time? Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Now, is he still going to be in here? What time is it? It is midnight. He might be in his own house. Maybe no, we won't sleep because it'll level us up and I don't want to level up.
My pleasure.
Not yet. Alright, let's just rest and chill out in the Fighters Guild. Talk to Modern, figure out what's going to happen next. Maglia is a problem. Absolutely.
Greetings to you.
Alright.
Do you ever do any shopping at Northern Goods?
And he's half
Well,
naked.
of course. I mean, there's always something there I need. And Cydnius gives a fair
Alright, Modern.
On Magler and his contract.
Yeah, well, for some reason the quest doesn't give me a marker for you, but I found you.
Yes? I assume you've spoken to that lout Maglia.
Oh, yes. Oh, we did indeed.
The little bastard! We took him in when no one else would. This is how he repays us?
Yeah.
Talk to Ariari in Breville. She's our client. Do the job.
Alright, go back to Breville.
Stop
Fucking hell.
staring at me. Let's get to work.
Dude. Be nice. We are literally saving and rebuilding this guild by fast traveling everywhere, it would seem.
Go ahead.
So much fast travel. Oh, good luck trying to do this quest line with no fast travel. Awful. Alright, Ariari. Ariari or something is the name. In the Mages Court, in the Mages Guild. Okay. I'm familiar with the Mages Guild. We've done all their quests. Whoa, someone's being, yep. Cool, that was a cool spell. Yeah.
Hello there.
Here's someone with an interesting sounding name.
Eteriana's spells, recharging, and training in mysticism. And idle chatter. At your
Yes.
service.
Yes. No, I'd like talking to her every now and again. Goodbye.
They ran into goblins.
Eterianus, terrible name.
It's about time someone from the Fighters Guild showed up. I've got work for you to do. I need imp gall for my research.
I have a bunch of imp gall, actually.
I need imp gall for my studies.
Okay.
10 portions of it, in fact.
Very specific.
Since I hired the Fighters Guild, I expect you to get it done.
Yes.
And carefully, please.
Okay.
You might check Robbers Glen Cave for the imp gall. That place has been known to contain the imps.
Duly noted. Okay. And what about the Blackwood Company?
I just don't trust them. I know they're efficient, a bit too efficient for my liking. Some endeavors demand time and care.
All right. Imp gall. I do have some.
Doesn't look like you have it yet.
Right.
Let me know when you do.
Okay. Goodbye.
I'll be waiting right here.
You are being a little bit snobby, miss, considering I think earlier in Mage Guild quest lines we helped you out. Maybe it was indirect and she wasn't aware, but anyway. Because I think there's a guy who, like, keeps hitting on her or something. So, do we go to the cave? I am leaning towards... Hang on, I'm leaning towards... No, because it's just another cave to explore. Robbers Glen Cave. But I do like it, clearing out caves. I don't know. I do have imp gall. How much imp gall do I have in my horse storage? Latest version of my saddlebags mod lets you access your storage from guild halls. Okay, ingredient. Imp. I've got 56 imp gall. Holy balls. Let's just shortcut this. We've got the stuff. Jay, your dad actually had a terrible name for you when you were, if you were born male. What? Dag Canute? What? That would have been your name? Surely not. Dag. I found 10 portions. Yes, we'll bring them. NFI where he got the name from, but apparently it was a good choice to ensure I had got the crap kicked out of you at school. Man, it's not a funny guy. That's funny. Taste in names definitely doesn't always occur, so glad you're a girl. Yeah, I agree with Tabby on that one, Jay.
Well bet.
Yes, you ended up with a much better naming setup, I think.
What can I do for you, Archmage?
Oh, now she's being nice. Yes, we are the Archmage. I forgot about that. Yes, pull your head in, Ariari.
Well, have you found that imp gall for me yet?
Typical high elf.
Search I need to get to.
Goddamn high elf. Yes, I do. Here you go.
You've got it. Looks fresh, too. I realize you'll be paid by your superior, but
it is not
take
fresh.
This as well. It might come in handy in your work.
What did we get? We got given... What did we get? A Grand Ring of Aegeus. I forgot to check out the other sword we got too. I better have a look at that. Okay, thank you.
Next time, on time, please.
Rude biatch. Anyway, have the imp gall, which is definitely not fresh. It's been sitting in our horse saddlebags. Some of the high elf faces in this game are like the extreme Botox aesthetic. Yeah. High elves don't look great in Oblivion. A lot of them don't look great in Skyrim either. They do look good, however, in Elder Scrolls Online. Alright, so now are we going back to Modern? Yep, back to Coral. Fast traveling once more. Up we go. Oh, we need to look at the ring and the sword. Let's do that now too. I forgot to look at our rewards. Yeah, they look way better in ESO. Absolutely. Bright's character looks sensational in ESO. Now, what am I looking for? Inventory. Ring of... I don't even know what it was called. I've already forgotten. Maybe if I... Grand Ring of Aegeus. Is it that one? 18% shield. That's not terrible. That means you get an armor rating of 18 just from wearing a ring. The max is 85 though, and we're at 80, so I'm not going to use it, but it's not a terrible item. Okay. We got some Sword of Fragments. That's what we got. Disintegrate Weapon on Strike. That is not helpful. The whole disintegration thing disappeared after Oblivion, didn't it?
I've heard it said that the Daedra have overrun the town of Aldrun. The entire town has been destroyed.
Aldrun?
It seems it is a dire situation throughout all of Tamriel.
See you.
Take care.
They're talking about the Oblivion crisis, which actually hasn't happened yet because I haven't progressed the main story enough. I haven't heard of that town name.
On Maglir and his contract.
All right, Modron, it's done.
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglir's contract?
All right, you need to pull your head in too. It is done.
I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any of them these days.
Yeah.
Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit.
Could well be. So let's talk about that.
They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band, until Reza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowyn.
Yes.
More ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement.
Yes, we do.
Your service to the Guild has not gone unnoticed.
Good.
Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender.
Defender.
Bear the title proudly.
All right. Yes. All right, what duties do we have now?
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then.
Okay. His house after sundown. Anything else?
We'll talk later. Meet me at my house after dark.
Yes, sir. All right.
Later.
Yes, later. Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's not too far away. We may as well just chill out here. Sundown is typically 8 o'clock. Well, yeah, let's wait for 5 hours. So, Ryan, it took a long time to get your female looking halfway decent. It took 2.5 hours. Is that in the character creator for Oblivion you're referring to? Alright, let's go outside. Let's find Modron in his house.
How are you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, noises. Loud noises. Loud noises everywhere. Jump the fence. That's better. Got across. Well, we really do go faster and jump higher as you get the skills in athletics and acrobatics. That's kind of cool. Yes, sir. Oh, well done. 2.5 hours in a character creator is a good effort, but you know it pays off. It's the character you're stuck with. That's why I do like in more modern games or more recent games how you can usually update your appearance later, so you don't have to spend hours upon hours at the start of the game trying to get the perfect look to only then decide you want to make changes later. You can just chuck something in, get started in the game, and then come back to it. All right, Modron.
Good. You're here.
Yes.
We've got duties to attend to.
All right. What are the duties?
Duty. That's what all this is about, isn't it?
Yes.
The Blackwood Company is destroying us. They steal our contracts. They steal our members. It's our duty to strike back. We need to make a move against them. And we need to do it now.
But are they just a better group to be part of? What do you know of the Blackwood Company?
I've been looking into them. Heard some disturbing things.
Right, so
we
not
know
so good.
they're a danger to us. And we know they're good at what they do.
Okay, that doesn't make them bad by default, though. Why are they so effective?
Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. Maybe they're just well-trained. All I know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way.
Ah, so they're a bit ruthless, yeah? With no real principles. Why haven't we stopped them?
Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time.
Okay. Alright, so who is Azani Blackheart?
That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitelis was killed.
Oh.
We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth, to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. Vitelis wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat.
Ooh, that's the Guildmaster's older son, right? And what about the Blackwood Company?
I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out.
Interesting. All right, so what do we do now?
Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Velena isn't going to know about it. It's your choice.
We are in. Absolutely in.
We leave as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leowen Guild Hall. We'll go from there.
All right. Anything else about Blackheart?
We need to find out what happened with him. It's all suspicious to me.
And don't be suspicious? All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. To Leowen. Alrighty, so meanwhile, Jay is now reinstalling Elder Scrolls Online. Well, both Bright and Grizz play Elder Scrolls Online, so they can definitely team up with you and help you out and do stuff. Also, Itchy Knees, who hasn't been on for a little while. She also used to play Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know if she still does. Alright, we need to travel all the way back down to Leowen. To Leowen we go. Oh, Grizz is on. Hey! Speaking of Grizz, he's in the chat. How you doing, man? I didn't know you were lurking in the background there. Elder Scrolls Online, I can definitely say, is an easy game to recommend. It, you know, you can play it and sample it for free. It's very good for, you know, it's auto-scaling, so you can have anyone group up with anyone. The stories are good, the quests are good, the NPCs are good. My only complaint is I don't love the classes, but that's now been improved with the now subclassing thing they've introduced in the latest update. And I don't love some of the feel of the combat, but that's very common for most MMOs anyway.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
But it's a very good game.
What's going on with you?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere.
Where is
And a
Modern?
lot
Is
of
it
that is
upstairs?
going to the Renridric Kryn.
Upstairs?
That skooma trade is bad business. And the Renridra Kryn are just a bunch of thugs.
Take care.
There is some scuba missions in one of the cities I haven't done yet. Anyway.
I ran into some goblins.
We need to check out Arpenia. Come on, I'll follow you.
In the woods not long ago.
All right, he's going to follow us. Off we go to Arpenia. I don't even know where that is. Okay, okay. So, Jay, you played it like you played Skyrim. Got distracted with gathering and crafting so much you didn't play much of the actual game. That's fair enough, too. There's a lot of stuff to do in Elder Scrolls Online. They keep adding stuff to it. Yeah, Arpenia. That's an alien ruin that I've already explored, it would seem. Let's see. Let's see. Bright have nights like that, just doing crafting and gathering and fishing. Yep, nothing wrong with that. And it's raining. Modern.
Let's look around.
All right, then. We're going inside, I take it. Jay, keen to check out the updates to the classes after hearing the folks talk about it? Yeah, well, I haven't. Me too, actually. I haven't played it in a few years. COVID times. I think 2021 or 2022 was when I last played it, I think. Need to recharge our claymore. There we go. Right, have I explored this place? Oh, map is... Come on, map. Apparently I have not explored this place. Are these things hostile? Yes, they are.
Getting tired?
Yep, rats are super easy to kill now. Barely an inconvenience. That looks like it opens, but it doesn't. This way is the way. We can hear the rain for some reason. That doesn't make sense. Because we are underground. No, we've got lots of pesky little creatures. I missed, but never mind. Luna got it. That is very trap looking. Luckily, we can loot it from the edge. So, Jay, you played it last with me when it first released. That was, I think it was, 2014, 2015, I think is when you and I played it. I then revisited it, I think, in 2020 during COVID times, because I think Grizz was still playing it at the time. And then Itchy Knees, who's also in our Discord, she had mentioned to me that she was playing it, and then I'd mentioned it to Bright, and then Bright was interested, so Bright got it, and then, yeah, it was like myself, Bright, and Archelaus, another guy, played a lot of ESO very intensely for a few months. And then whoa, look out. Oh, don't kill Modron. I stopped playing it, but Grizz and Bright have continued. And I will probably check it out again at some point. I just don't have enough time to fit all of my gaming and side projects in. Grizz, you must have done nearly all the quests by now, right? You have done a lot. Although it's very easy to always be doing like the instances, right? Like the daily dungeons and stuff, yeah? Community co-op night could have some ESO. I was also starting to think similar things, depending on the interest from people. Especially because we can do things like dungeon runs, because I typically tank. Grizz usually either used to DPS or heal. Right, his DPS. So definitely some potential there. I am open to exploring it. I would need to try and relearn and remember how the hell to play. So Grizz, you've done all quests on 3 characters, but not the latest expansion. Holy balls, that is very impressive. And right on brand, I should expect nothing less from you, good sir. Alright, let's not get knifed to death. Modron, don't you die either. Is he dead or unconscious? He got hit. He's just unconscious. Alright, good. Come on. Come on. Hey, he got hit by the next trap. Nothing I can do about that. He'll catch up. He'll catch up to us. Jay, you'd be relearning too, and probably Healy. Oh, even better. Oh, you're planting ideas in my head. It'd be very fun. Get Bright and Grizz very excited. Let's be honest, it's probably going to happen. Just a matter of when. Alright, if we go to the right... No, that's a different level. What is up here? Grizz, you have just multi-classed to get a 3-class healer, all the heals. So you just, like... just all... See, I want to do something similar with tanking. I just want to be tank for days. You can be healed for days, and we'll be able to just take out anything. Oh, we got traps here. Okay, look out for the traps. And then I'll do like a, I don't know, a single target DPS, stealthy vampire ninja for soloing and clearing out quests. Alright, so... What the hell is hurting us? Is there gas in here? Sometimes... Yes, there is gas in here. That's why. If I turn the fog back on, does it show it? Not really. Turn the fog back off, because it's not helpful either way. Grizz, there's also a zookeeper. Oh, yes! You mentioned that. Doing like a full-on pets minion build. Yes, I'm very interested to explore that. Absolutely. Alright, this is... I thought if we snuck, we could avoid getting hit by this poisony shit. Yes, pets build would be very fun. We are taking a lot of damage, and I can't seem to out-heal it. Why are we taking so much damage? Holy fuck. Drink some potions, I guess. I've had to do that forever. Strong potion of healing. Multiple. Is there a potion of poison resistance? I don't think there is. Alright, let's heal that shit back up. Jesus. And we died. It's also possible the game bugged out, where it hasn't properly disabled the poison when you get out of it. Alright. What in Oblivion going on? Alright, where are we meant to be going? We're just meant to be exploring, right? We don't actually have a waypoint marker. Just got to look around for this black heart person. Around this way. More stupid rats. Yeah, gas. Now if we crouch... No, it's still damaging us. And it's damaging Modron. We're getting damaged at a phenomenal rate, and that's a dead end. Come on, Modron. You'll be right. Walk it off. Something out the northern side. That's where we came in. This hasn't worked out, has it? Go around and up and across the top again? Did that lead somewhere? Because we've explored everything else otherwise. Alright, if we run, do we get less damage from the... How do we get up? Higher. This corner... Nope. This is out of the poison. Fuck off! This is out of the poison. We're up above. Oh, we're gonna die. Alright, so stay out of the downstairs. Either I'm doing something wrong or something is bugged here. This is not right. I haven't found a switch yet. So right now we're good. If we don't step... It seems to be if we step into the poison, it doesn't deactivate for some reason. So let's just stay up top then. Watch the traps. Although we seem to be getting damage in here too. And this does not lead anywhere helpful. So that's a dead end. That didn't lead anywhere. That didn't lead anywhere. Maybe there's something up here. If we run back and across and... Alright, let's go that way then. But I do think there's something wrong here. So, we step out of this room. We are still being poison damaged. I suspect... There's a fucking... What are you chasing, Luna? Rats? Rats for days. Yeah, I think it hasn't disabled the, what's this? Let's just try drinking a bunch of potions, I guess, see what happens. I don't even have like a dispel potion or well, the other thing we can do is we can load back here and then just not run up the top there. Poison resistance might help, yeah. Depending on how they have coded the trap. Whether it's set to be poison damage or just plain damage. There's a spot in here we haven't been to. Over here didn't work. All of that didn't work. Ow. And this is like back where we entered. Check up here. Running around in circles. This is really not helping. Modern, got any...
I knew it. Azani Blackheart isn't here, alive or dead.
Right. Okay, so now what do we do about Azani?
The bastards. There was no battle. Azani must have made a deal with the Blackwood Company.
Oh.
My guess is that they paid him off. They get the weapon for Argov, collect the payment, and tell Azani where the mage is. Easy for Blackheart to retrieve the weapon and collect on it.
Okay, so what do we do now?
We find Blackheart and get that weapon. We'll finish this contract and let all of Cyrodiil know what happened here. Blackheart has a fascination with these Ayleid ruins. There's one northeast of here, Atatar. My bet is that he moved his base there. I'll lead.
Oh, you're gonna lead, alright.
We'll show them.
Alright, after all that, we're done. Let's get out of this buggy dungeon area. Oh, anything in there? Nope. Up we go. Or is it there? Ayleid ruins. I don't remember. Well, in ESO. And please do not tell me that I have to be standing next to this fucking idiot for him to progress. That's going to be very frustrating if that's the case. It's a very shit game design. Fortunately, most modern games don't do this anymore. Yep, he won't move unless we're near him. And he's gonna walk. Oh my god. Even for Oblivion, even for 2006, this is frustratingly moronic. Oh well. He'll get there. We'll just walk along and chat in the meantime. Please, please, game designers, do not do this. It is infuriating. It's a waste of the player's time, and it makes you look like an idiot. You being the developer. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. The question about ESO. Are there Ayleid ruins kind of like this in ESO? There must be in some parts, right? I know that Cyrodiil in ESO is a PvP zone, but there still might be Ayleid ruins. Yes, there is. Alright, cool. They've done pretty well to align the story and lore and everything between the games. Come on, keep going. There's no Welcome Stones though. Okay. Well, there's none in this dungeon either. None of that can be collected. It is one thing that doesn't really make sense is, you know, if you raid into, or you just walk through these Ayleid ruins, which are literally thousands of years old, that there's still Welcome Stones sitting in their little holders that you could loot. These ones you can't, but... Anyway. Jay's never checked out PvP in ESO. Yeah, I did it in little bits. But just the battleground stuff. I didn't do the Cyrodiil stuff. Really. PvP is not my thing, especially in MMOs, because again, I don't love the feel of combat anyway, and fighting other players is, I don't know, it's not my jam. I like to be co-oping. PvEing. Oh boy, we have to follow modern. Really, this is awful. Almost makes me want to make a patch live on stream to fix his run rate. There's also less stupid escort quests. You normally can just run off and meet them at the end, yeah. Most new games do that, and I hope for Elder Scrolls 6 they learn and do that. If they do not, if Bethesda do this kind of shit in Elder Scrolls 6, it is genuinely unforgivable and very fucking stupid. I don't think they will, though. They've made a lot of improvements in Starfield for this kind of stuff. Still not great, but it could be better, but hopefully it continues to get better. But it's just a very stupid game design, and there's no need for it. There's so many games that do it better. Any game who does it like this gets ripped on. No new game should have this kind of approach. They should be running, and if you get ahead of them, they should just run and catch up. Perfect time for a bathroom break. Oh, yes. Well, that's right. You've got a few minutes as we slowly walk to... He said northeast, didn't he? Is it up in here somewhere? Oh, it's probably at the end of the little road here or something, perhaps. Come on, Modron, you could at least be riding a horse. Now, if we don't keep up with him, he'll stop too, won't he? Yep. So we also can't just wait and let him get there and meet him there either. There is a mod that someone's already made called NPCs Run to Objectives. Maybe I should install that right now. Because all it is, it's a tick box on AI packages. You can say always run, and I'm assuming that's what that mod did. So we could just find the AI package that is driving Modern right now, and tick the box that says always run, and he will at least run there. You think they leave this in to purposely troll the player? I don't think they leave it in to purposely troll it. It was something that was just an oversight in the older games, right? You know, it's very frustrating. Yeah, is it immersive? Kind of, but also it's just an annoyance. But in more modern games, if they do it, it just shows that they're out of tune and very stupid as a developer. But most modern games don't do it, so it's pretty fine. This is an older game, so we've got to give it some leeway, because this is before lots of good design was sort of learnt, like, you know, NPC behaviors, dungeon designs that give you a shortcut back to exit, that kind of stuff. Not necessarily immersive, but they make the game feel better, and it better respects the player's time. So they are typically, therefore, included in most modern game designs. The joys of Bethesda, yeah. Now, Bethesda have got a lot of really good design stuff in most of their games. And we can't rip on this too much because, again, this is, you know, one of the benchmarks, one of the staples of this genre. Lots of games learned from this exact game, including themselves. Even in Skyrim, I think the escort kind of quests are a lot better. Atatar, is that where we're going? I thought I'd been to Atatar, but it's not on my map, so maybe not. It wasn't as annoying back in the day. It's only with modern experience you realize how frustrating it was. Well, that's true. I mean, you didn't know any better. But also, when we were playing it, we were younger as well, right? So as kids, you're probably more tolerant than you are as adults. Anyway, we do have to cut this game some slack. Because, like I say, it was 2006 when this was released, and there weren't other games that did this kind of stuff. And everyone's learnt from it in the meantime. Alright, in we go. Atatar. Come on, Luna, let's do it. Now what, Modron?
He's here somewhere. I know it.
Alright, do we do a sneak? If I sneak, will you sneak? Nope, you'll just walk and attract everyone. Alright. So that was one of the improvements in the subsequent games. If you sneak, your followers will sneak. That's why I had to do some manual script coding to force the pets in my pets mod to turn around if you sneak. And to hang back. Because they don't have a sneak mechanic, so they'll just get detected. Oh, okay. Some dead beasties. Wrong button. Right, in a lot of games we'll have to be careful on how they throw around the title remaster or remake. Oh. I agree. There's already memes... Ow. There's already memes popping up about this being a real good remaster. And then you've got some of the PlayStation titles being remastered for games that are only like 5 or 6 years old and don't need a remaster. And PlayStation's like, why don't people like it? Because you don't need it, you fucking idiot. Anyway, it looks like this is where we need to go. Yeah, this is a very good remaster. One of the best you'll ever come across. Oh, he says that and the game immediately crashes. It is funny. I get more crashes on stream than when I'm playing by myself. Wonder why that is. Maybe it's because we're doing the bigger quests. Like the more intense quests that are on stream, whereas I do little explorations and random stuff off stream. I don't know. GTA 5 got a graphics update, like an official one. Does it look good? I've still never played the single player for either GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption. Jay wants a Final Fantasy 9 remake so bad. Oh, well, is it 14 or 16 that was done recently and looks pretty good, so maybe they will. The game is camera shy. Yeah, Tabby, Horizon Zero Dawn is a good example of an unnecessary remaster. Exactly. And I also heard there was some rip on, was it The Last of Us Part 2? Where they tried to remaster some of that, and it was only like 4 or 5 years old at the time or something. So GTA 5 Advanced, that's good to know, Grizz, because I was actually thinking about GTA the other day. We used to have some good times playing those games online as well. Alright, so put this away, and I think this person wants to fight us. Yes, they do.
Do your worst!
Good blocking.
Ends here!
Good job, team. Slapped it. Oops, and pet is hungry, so let's give the pet some food. Have some crab meat. Excellent. Pet is now fed. Take these valuable items from you. And what did you drop? A steel dagger. They're gossiping in the distance. Drop down here. Yep, there we go. Fighting time. What have we got?
Your worst.
Now you will know pain.
Don't feel bad.
Modron's been knocked down. Oh shit, I think I hit Luna. I need to be doing more conjuration, I remember now. So that we can get that leveled up.
What's the matter?
That's the wrong button. Yeah, tough bandit. Tough son bitch. Oh, I'm currently silenced. What weapon are you using? Oh, we've pissed off the Daedroth. That's alright, he'll despawn any moment. Actually, we can just summon a new one otherwise. Anyway. Yeah, see, that's another thing that's frustrating about Oblivion. Well, they learnt, right? They learnt, and in Skyrim and Fallout, it's a lot better. So your summons and party members or followers will attack you so quickly and so easily if you accidentally hit them in combat. But the engine has a setting where you can flip a switch for an NPC and you can say, set ignore friendly hits to on. And that's what I do. For example, if I hit Luna here, She doesn't get grumpy at me unless I do 3 or more, I think it's more than 3 hits out of combat. And if you're in combat, she won't care. I can hit her as many times as we need in an existing fight, and she's not going to get upset. They introduced that feature, I think either, yeah, it must have been in this game, because this game came out before Fallout 3, and the engine was progressed from there, right? So the feature's in there, but it's disabled on nearly all NPCs by default. And you can't set it in the form that I can see when you're creating NPCs and records in the game. It can only be done via scripting. So therefore, most NPCs do not have that set. They learned, and in future games, it's so much better. Starfield handles it really well, including NPCs getting in your way. That was a thing in Skyrim, right? Oh, so annoying. Lydia blocking your walkway it's become a meme. But in the subsequent games, they learned, they made it better, so you can, so they'll just more naturally move out of the way, and you can just push past them a lot easier as well. They do learn, they do good stuff. As long as they learn and change, that's the main thing. And Ryan, you're looking forward to Final Fantasy Tactics Remake. Ah, I've heard something about Tactics, actually. It's on PSP. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else then. There, what happened?
Jump on my sword while you can. There! Now you will
Take
know
that!
pain. There!
Good job. He is a big fella. Yep, you're right, dude. Yeah, you're right. Up and at him. Alright, so we are exploring, looking for... Hey, we can get some welcome stones. Yoink.
I've fought mud crabs more fiercely than you!
Modern, you're gonna drop so quickly, dude. He's down.
Fall before me, Breton.
Oh, there's multiples. Sorry, dude. You know what we can do is I do have a heal spell that I made called... What the hell did I call it? Protect other. I thought I called it heal other. There it is. AA. Heal other. There you go. Have some of that. Whilst we're at it, why don't you have some too, Luna? That looks an uncomfortable position. Give him some more heals. There you go. And switch the spells so we don't accidentally heal a bandit in combat. Just need some time to actually do it. Yeah, that's it. All of this stuff takes time. Remastering, remaking, etc. Where was I meant to be going? Is that where we came in? I think that's where we came in. Ooh, we gotta find how to open the gates. Sometimes there's a button. Sometimes there's a pressure plate. Sometimes there's a little chest. One with the spell, Elemental Blast. I already have that one. We'll click it anyway. Be something to raise that to get a Vala Stone. Let's have them in here. Okay, where are we meant to be going? Down the left. Map says, oh, that's treated as one room. That's annoying. Makes it hard to use the map as a guide for what we need to be exploring. If I run out of torches, no way. There we go. Okay, we need to be exploring better. Got anything?
He's here somewhere. I know it.
Okay, not helpful, Modron. So otherwise, left up that way. That's the door. to the right, says the map, which has a gate we cannot open. Interesting. Sometimes there's a hidden switch, sometimes it's not so hidden and I'm just dumb. Other times, something actually breaks in the game. What is it this time? Aha! 'Twas a button. We found it. Now we're in business. Nasty trappy traps. Oh. Oh, and that broke. Oh, alright. That's going to upset our followers. Is this the way? I think it is. We're going to go through here and pop out over here somewhere, I think. Atatar, Hagler, Agalia. I do not understand the naming mechanism for the various chambers inside these ruins. There's always some sort of weird complex name that I genuinely don't understand the language or the lore or what it all means. We are here. Oh, what do we got? We got some wizards and conjurers. Oh, I can conjure some stuff. Oh, you're invisible. Come on, team. We need to be focusing fire. That's it. Focus fire. One at a time. Down he goes. Slap him. Missed. Power attack. Missed. Power attack. Yes. And what are we fighting that's out that way? I've got both Modron and Luna are missing. Yoink. That looks like where we need to go. First, the combat seems to have disappeared all the way down here. Oh, and you've knocked it off the... Oh, there's rats. We're not going to bother with the rats. Alright, well, I guess you two can focus on the rats on the bottom floor. We'll focus on the real work that needs to be done. Like fighting these turkeys. Nice. And terrible gear. Not worth picking up. Right. This way. And we mostly... I'm not going to explore the ground floor down there. Can't be bothered. On to Atatar Loyotia or something.
Well, well. Look who we've got here.
Here he is. Azani Blackheart. Whoop. What else have we got? He's got a summoned scamp. Well, we have a summoned Daedroth, so suck on that. Modron is unconscious. Standard. Can I recharge? Nope. I'm gonna... Oren and I have defeated Azani, or more like Luna and my Daedroth have. Good job. Azani, let's get his ring. Some gold. He's got elven armor that I don't really care about. Sinweaver, that's a cool name for a sword. Drains fatigue and does fire damage. It's worth a lot of money, so yoink, we'll take that. Everything else, I guess the cuirass is worth a little bit. Fuck it, take it all. Make Grizz proud. Oh, we're over encumbered. Oh, we've grabbed too many items. Oh dear. Is he a red guard? Yeah, I think he was actually. Let's we'll go back to that silver claymore. Nope. Let's grab the light valuables here. How overburdened are we? I had some boots of feather. Oh, I need to store the Brucive stuff. Let's just drop the elven stuff. I've got enough elven items. Alright, Modron, what happens?
Azani Blackheart is dead.
Yes.
And our brothers avenged.
Yes. Yes, indeed. What else about Azani?
Dead, finally. Good work.
Yes.
Did you retrieve his ring?
Yes.
I want that as proof that the Blackwood Company didn't defeat him.
Okay. So, the ring.
You've got it. Good.
Yes.
I'll use it to prove it was we, not the Blackwood Company, who killed him. Good work on this. Now get out of here. I'm going to head back to Coral. When there's more to do, I'll let you know.
You'll just let us know randomly? What about advancement?
Your accomplishments are impressive.
Yes.
Because of this, I bestow upon you the rank of Warder of the Fighters Guild.
Okay. Yep, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Warder. I could be a lover chained up underwater. Yep, that is a red guard. He looks a fair bit like Azan as well, actually. And something down this way to explore. Oh, is this a little loot stash he had? Whole bunch of books. Jewelry box. Yoink. Jay, he just looked up for the first time and it was not Modron. He was not expecting Modron to have a mohawk with the voice that you were hearing. It is funny when characters don't appear as you expect them to. Yeah, he's got like a mohawk and some side bits going on. Skull. Oh, it'll be handy for necromancy at some point. Not today. Oh, okay. Some dumbass mud crabs. We need to shoot you with... No, Luna's gonna one-shot it. Let's see, I need to, recharge the sword. So we can get more souls to recharge more things. Claymore. Yeah. Azura Star for the win. Hard at work, right there. That's how we do it. Okay. Also, I was going to check out this ring. Black something ring. Or did we already give it to... Well, I think we might have already given it to Modron. I wasn't paying attention. Black band? Is it that one? I don't think so. That was black heart something? Resist magic on it though, that's not bad. So bad at paying attention to these things. Anyway, whatever. Black heart ring, that's what I thought. Yeah, it seems to be gone, right? Or am I blind? Black band, black heart, no, it's gone. We must have already given it to him. Which is fine, because that way we're not missing anything. Don't need to know what we're missing. Stupid rat. Pesky skeever. Alright, back to another section. He took it? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't notice. Alright, what is up here and to the left? So that's where we were down there in an earlier phase. Go up there in a moment. Anything here? Nope. Alright, let's go, Luna. Let's go, Luna. Let's go. Oh. Rats are weirdly noisy. To the point where they're irritating to bring as a pet, I've found. Really strangely noisy footsteps, which I can't easily disable. If anything, they should have silent footsteps, because they're tiny and sneaky and cunning. Anyway, never mind. Alright, how are we escaping? Is it through here? We don't have... Newheim the Portly, the heirloom. Did I not get the heirloom? We killed the thieves, but didn't get the heirloom. Is that what happened? I forgot all about that. We better have a look at that. That's really dumb. Ah. Alright. Jay, you're gonna head off? No worries. I was about to head off too, but I kind of wanted to just go quickly finish this quest, because we started the quest for Newheim the Portly, killed the thieves, but didn't get his actual magical tankard thing back. Oh, hang on. We got some pesky rats to recharge our gear from. Alright, what is the way forward? Clairvoyance. Straight through a wall. Yes, very helpful. Thank you. That is not the way. I think we want to go up where we came out here. Yeah, that's a door there. We really have to backtrack, I think. Yeah, we'll not go through there. Sometimes the clairvoyant spell bugs out hard in this game. And I think it's probably because it was added in the remaster. It wasn't part of the original Oblivion. And therefore it sometimes doesn't quite path correctly. It's going to tell us to go, yeah, no. Alright. We'll find our own way. This is why I do appreciate modern game dungeon design. No, hang on. How do we get up from here? Make me console out of here. This really is looking like dead ends. There's no way up. How did I get down here? Did I jump down? I don't even remember. Oh, there we go. There's something. Haha. Alright, so we need to get to there. Alright, we can go around. Just keep running around in the general direction, right? So that's... Is that not also a way out? Jump down and then up through there? That leads to there. Where we need to go is to the left. This way. It's gonna lead us out. Maybe. Look at them all. Why? Where did you come from? I guess I'll just recharge all of my gear off of your pesky tiny little souls. Slowly. Oh, did I not get a soul? Oh, I didn't for some reason. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Just use tiny little souls to do tiny little recharges. Alright, forwards. Forwards! Aha, and the exit, fast exit has auto-opened for us. And there's a button there that probably would have done the same thing. Okie dokie. And this takes us back into Atatar, and then from here we can go back to the Highlands, and then go get the magical tankard, which I forgot to collect. Past all the bandits in here. Dodge all of, well, dodge nearly all of these swinging traps. And up we go. Quick save first. Dun dun dun. Lelia Ailem. Don't recognize that language, Jay, unfortunately. makes me think of the World of Warcraft Night Elves. Elun Adore. Asha Fela. Alright, so this one is all the way back in Anvil. Holy shit. Alright, here is a fast travel and a half. So it's 9 PM that we leave. What time are we arriving? We have arrived at 1 AM, so what's, you know, that's a 4-hour trip. That's not terrible, I guess. Alright, so we need to go back into here and get the stupid tankard thing we forgot. Must have been 2 separate quests then. One to get the item, the other one to just kill the thieves. Oh, we got lots of imps in here. This isn't the imp cave either. Or the other quest. I don't think. Ooh, that one auto opens. Okay, thanks for that. Oh, Minotaur. He's a tough boy. Yes. Fight him, my pretties. Fight him. Got him. Got him down. And we got a good soul for a good, strong recharge. Excellent. Alright. I think new stuff is just respawned. No, hang on. There we go. You can't stand clairvoyance in this or Skyrim. Haven't tried it here in this dispense because of how buggy it is. Yeah, it's not great, but it is handy. It's handy most of the time. Starfield has it too, and it's very helpful in Starfield. It's more naturally done in Starfield too, because it just shows up on your scanner. More hostiles. Oh, we became over encumbered. Wah, wah, wah. I think I've dropped my boots of the feather. Alright, Orcish cuirass. I don't need that. Whoa, that's a trap. There it is there. Let's jump over it. Then watch the lion trip it. Yep. There's wisps and all kinds of creatures in here. Got him down. Oh, and there's a bear. Oh, there's a Spriggan. Spriggan's bear. Where's the Spriggan that summoned it? There it is. Alright. That was a giant mushroom that we just harvested. And we'll take the taproot because that is handy and valuable. And we got a wisp here. Come here. These things can be annoying to fight if you don't have strong enough magic in either spells or enchants on your gear. Because they just resist a lot of physical damage and then they heal. Nope, don't want any of that. Okie dokie. Apparently it's here somewhere. Hang on. Where's the marker? Oh, there it is on the table. That's it. Yoink. Now we can go. I found the flagon. That's the word I was trying to think of for ages. Flagon. Oh, here's a Landrag. I haven't seen one of these at all in this playthrough till now. They are large, grumpy boys. They look horrendous. As in, I would not want to encounter one. Like, they look good from a game design perspective. Lots of sharp, pointy bits everywhere. There's something in the lore that says, because dregs are meant to be somewhat sentient, but they go through a phase in their, kind of like a puberty phase of sorts, where they turn into or morph into or metamorphosize into these land dregs instead of being in the water. where they are super aggressive, fight anything and everything. But I didn't know they came this far into caves. But they basically, it's like a mating and breeding kind of part of their life cycle. Anyway, let's get out of here, Luna. We're going to find our way back out. If you get more familiar with the sci-fi genre of games, yeah, well, there's some pretty awesome sci-fi. Mass Effect is absolutely amazing. Definitely recommend the Mass Effect trilogy. Get the remaster, start with Mass Effect 1, read and listen to all the lore in game, because a lot of it has audiobooks, an audiobook format where you can listen to it. The lore is so good. One of the reasons I got hooked on the game early was the lore as to how everything works with the technology, like Mass Effect fields and how they're generated from element 0 and all this sort of stuff. Really, really cool, really clever. Explains how ships work, how shields work, how lots of things. It's interesting. And it's very well done. And then the story and the characters, even better. Absolutely amazing. It still stands as my favorite games of all time. Aiding says, you saw that one of the books on the books we retrieved in the early quest line? You're talking about the lusty Argonian maid. Wonder which game that first showed up in. Like, did that first show up in Morrowind or Daggerfall? All right, Newheim's house is locked. Surely we can just break in and he'll be happy to get his thing back, and then we'll run out before he notices that we're still there trespassing. Maybe we can do a cheeky little vampire feed, because we haven't done that for a while either. That's better. Okay, let's quick save and speak to our friend. Newheim.
Good day.
Yes, indeed. We have your heirloom.
Ah, you've got it. Thank the gods. Finally, my mead will stay cold and won't taste like goblin piss. Take these, and my thanks.
Wow. All right, what did he give us? Keep watching the notifications. What did he give us? Special brew. Okay, I probably don't care about that, but anyway, see you later.
Bye.
All right, and he's going to go back to bed, and we are going to run away, and we are over encumbered. That put us over the weight limit. Lucky we are pretty much done for now. What does it do? Drains intelligence, restores fatigue and strength. No, we are not drinking or using that, but I guess thanks, Newheim. Out we go. So the book we had to retrieve from the creature den when you had that money-hungry Bosma. Oh, yes. Maglia. Where's Luna? She should tell. There she is. Okay. Alright, so we have done a fair number of Fighters Guild quests. The next step is Modern Rain will contact us, or we'll go and check in with him for the next phase of that quest line in dealing with the Blackwood Company. Things do get quite a bit more interesting in that quest line. I do remember some of it from last time I played it, and it's definitely worth checking out. All of these quests and quest lines do have at least some form of minor plot twists or unexpected things. This is one of the reasons why the writing in Oblivion is quite well praised, especially for Bethesda games. But anyway. So every time you see streams of Mass Effect that people don't even finish, or in your case they run away, you'll keep an eye on it. Oh, dude, well, I have an entire playthrough posted on my YouTube channel with some light editing and everything if you do want to see someone else play it and play it through. So I played it very thoroughly all the way through, explained the story and the lore and the characters as needed all the way through. We even had some good audience participation and following in the chat along the way, including my sister, who has been very absent recently because she's just too busy with real life, with kids and whatever else. But she was definitely taken for the ride just in the text chat and her reactions and some of the other people's reactions. Very, very good. It's an excellent game. So good. So easy to recommend. But yeah, if you want a bit more of a sample of it, check out my stuff. It's on my YouTube channel. If you go to Nerdedness, and I think you can even search within there, right? But yeah, I've got full playlists of the entire Mass Effect playthrough. I've got the streams, but I've also got edited high-definition videos. Check them out. Anyway, that is probably enough for me tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who's come along to hang out and chat to me, chat about the game, chat about the story, chat about the lore. I love this stuff. I love just playing these games. I just get lost playing them for hours. Hopefully, I could keep it interesting for the rest of you who came along to hang out. Next stream, I'm not sure if we're going to do anything tomorrow night yet. Depends on what the community wants to do. Depends a little bit on how I'm feeling as well, because I've just had too much on to be able to put energy into doing this properly. But we will be trying to get back into a more solid routine. Otherwise, after the weekend, we'll be definitely doing more of this, and hopefully by that stage too, I might have more of my Conjuration Mastery mod at least prototyping or playtesting in my playthrough, and then releasing for the public use soon, perhaps. We'll see. Anyway, I'm running out of words. Words are failing me. Cookie, you did the background play and chat. Yeah, dude, thank you for hanging out. Always love having you in the background here, my guy. And yeah, well, if there is enough demand, we might also consider doing some ESO co-op on Fridays as well. We'll see what happens, huh? All right, please stick around if you are on Twitch. Let's give someone else a raid, give them some buzz and some hype and some energy. In the meantime, I look forward to hanging out with you again, but for now, this has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade, you've been awesome, and yeah, we'll do this again soon.
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.